welcome to A Closer Look. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at Parks, Recreation, and Tourism senior programs. Here to talk about some of the classes being offered is Karen Christie, Recreation Coordinator, and class participants Retha Dalton and Lois Thompson. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
So tell me about some of the programs that are offered by Parks, Recreation, and Tourism for seniors.
Well, thank you for having us, first of all, Karen. That's a very broad subject, and so I'll mention some of the art initiatives, I think, first. Our two lovely seniors here are from our Paint for Fun group. It's an informal group of senior artists, and they get together. We like to call it a coffee clutch, right?
Okay.
And but the important thing for our viewers to know today is that no formal training is required for any art class or group that our department offers, because we want to be all-inclusive. So at whatever level a person thinks they are, or if they've never picked up a paintbrush, help is there. And because it's really so much more about the socialization, which of course is one of the best benefits to be derived from these art classes and groups.
So I will ask the ladies. I can see you've brought some of your work with you, which looks professional to me.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about how the classes influenced you or your art or just some of the social aspects of it?
Oh, well, we get together every Thursday from 9 to noon, and if we have a problem with what we're doing, we consult each other, and we take critique from anybody who will give it, and we'll give advice to anybody that wants it.
Okay, and how about you, Lois?
A lot of social activity, and it's a nice gathering. If you want to get out of the house, it's a great time to get out, and they can color, they can paint, or they can draw, or anything.
Okay, so it's not necessarily just
Not necessarily painting.
paint.
No.
So talk a little bit about some of the work that you have here today.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the painting I did years ago, a couple years ago, of my front yard where I lived, and it's in oils, and it's a snow scene, and that's the trees aren't there now. They chopped most of them down, but that was when I lived on St. Bride's, and I love to paint scenery. That's my favorite thing to paint. I don't do people, but I do a lot of scenery and a lot of nature, the ocean, lighthouses, things like that. Sometimes
So you get to select whatever you'd like to paint. and just paint
when
it.
I feel like painting, yes.
Okay.
When I feel like painting, yes. And I love doing it, yes. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Retha?
This is one of mine, and it's at Oak Grove Lake Park.
Okay.
There's a walking trail there, and it's the mulberry pickers in spring. And the one behind you is down from Waterways Museum. There's a hiking trail there too.
Yes,
and
there
I just
is,
took pictures and painted from the pictures.
So have any of you ladies had professional training or?
I have gone to the Pittsburgh Art Institute when I was young.
Okay.
But I took drawing. I did not take painting. But I've taken from several local artists that are well known, Debbie Moore and Mike Irving, and Emma Meehan years ago, but she's gone now. But she taught me how to paint the oceans.
Nice.
And I have some other ones, but I can't. It's been so long, I
Right.
can't remember I can't remember their names. But yes, I did, and each one I learned something different. And it was very interesting because each one shows you something different. Because nobody
Okay.
paints the same. Nobody paints
Right,
the same.
exactly.
Yeah, everybody's different.
How about you?
I went to Vancouver School of Art.
Well, I was going to say, because I look at these and I'm like, they look amazing, but you don't have to have that background.
Not at
No,
all.
no,
And this
no.
is so much, this is why we're so fortunate to have ladies like this.
Right.
Because again, since there's no formal instruction and this is a free drop-in, come as you are activity, these ladies are here to kind of mentor and offer gentle
can
encouragement
see,
and
yes.
support and say, you can do that. And really, they'll sit right there with a new senior and just give them that little shoulder and guide them through. And before you know it, you've discovered a talent that you might not have known you had.
Well, I was going to say, just seeing some of the work, it might be intimidating, but it sounds like it's fun.
It is
Yes,
fun.
it is.
A lot of
It
fun.
is fun.
Exactly.
For fun.
And you mentioned it's a free class, so supplies. Do you need to provide your own supplies?
Yeah.
The ladies do, and they'll tell you, boy, have bucket will travel. They have these gorgeous art bags, and they display them open, and they've got a whole array. Everything's very well appointed. They take good care of their supplies. But we can provide a certain amount of consumable brushes and paints most of our participants do watercolor and acrylic.
Yeah, most of them.
So Parks, Rec, and Tourism can do part of that for them to kind of get a person going. So we don't want anybody to hesitate and think, I would love to try this, but I don't have the budget for it.
And you could just, if you want to just come and observe a class to
Oh,
see if it's
oh,
something
yeah.
you would be interested
Yes,
in.
yes.
That
we
sounds
love-
like it might
they
be a good-
love, fans. Don't
Yeah,
we? To come in the room and gently observe.
Yeah, they-
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
That's so cool. Is there like a limit on the class, or do people have to sign up, or can they just show
It
up?
literally is a drop-in.
Okay.
We do like to
Show
keep,
up.
as we say, performance measures. We do like to know how many seniors are coming to our activities throughout a given year, because we get bragging rights.
There you go.
But so they just sign in a little log book. But it's you drop in anytime between 9 and noon to Rivercrest Community Center.
I was going to ask where it is.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
That's not
Right
far.
off of Great Bridge Boulevard. And we're in the big club room, which we put 100 people in there for other activities.
Okay.
And right now, how many on average? We have a good,
We had about 20.
20
One
Really?
at one time.
Yeah.
it's a nice group.
And so today you hopefully get to display some of
Yeah.
your work. So what do you normally do? Are they on display if people want to come look at them? Or?
Yes, we do that. Generally, each year we have a fall art show. We did have to postpone that this year, so bringing 2 of our budding artists here today was kind of our trade for doing that. But that will return next November proudly. Right, ladies?
So do you
hope so.
sell your paintings,
Yes.
or do
Yeah.
people can?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
okay.
And to my knowledge, many of these seniors in our program are in local art shows. So they do put
Okay.
their work
I think,
out there.
Lois, are you in the one that's now at Gallery 21?
I am down there now, Gallery
Wow.
21,
And
down
the-
Norfolk.
Wow, that's pretty good
With other
bragging rights.
members.
Well, it's a group showing from mostly Chesapeake artists.
Yeah.
That's exciting. So maybe painting is not your forte, and you have an interest in ceramics. Tell me a
Yes.
little bit about that program.
Ceramics is a 4 decades long initiative for our department. Whatever our seniors enjoy, we just continue to support. We give them buildings, to gather in and help with the supplies where possible. But for 4 decades, seniors keep telling us they love their ceramics. So a couple short years ago, we got a large donation of the greenware, and some of it is called bisque. And we can start a newbie with a complimentary piece of greenware that they can dabble on once they feel they're a little bit more proficient
Okay.
at it. But most of the time, the seniors order greenware from local vendors.
Okay.
And then we provide all of the consumable paints, sprays, and glazes, and we also fire the piece at no charge.
And you have a kiln. I was
We
going to ask.
have
Obviously, you have a
actually
kiln.
2 beautiful kilns, yes.
And where is this? What is this? A community center as well?
We have 1 ceramic class on Thursdays with 2 sessions, a morning and afternoon session at the Portlock at South Norfolk, the former Chesapeake
Okay.
Museum
Yes.
and Visitor Center.
Oh.
And then on Mondays from 10 a.m. to noon at Rokeby Center in the Indian River Borough.
Which is a great center, by the way.
Thank you. It is a lovely little well-appointed building that sits inside Indian River Park North. And for just over 4,000 square feet, it has turned into quite a hub of activity on a given day.
Yeah, nice.
So we also do stained glass. We were very fortunate to attract a very good and well-seasoned instructor from TCC, right across the street from your
Nice.
studio here, of course. And her name is Teresa, and she is fabulous and so patient. And just like these ladies, when new seniors come in, the bedside manner is what's important. So if either it's our 2 ladies here, or ladies like them that are offering instruction, or a lady like Teresa, that's what's really special about coming to our recreational programs, feeling welcomed, even if you're a little leery. A lot of folks feel
Right.
awkward trying a new activity
Sure.
like this, but you will leave with a smile on your face.
And it sounds like it's a social,
Yeah,
a big part of
very
it is the
much.
social
It
aspect
is,
of it,
yeah.
which I think is important for a lot of people, and maybe especially seniors, just to
Especially
get
seniors,
out
a lot of
and to experience that socialization, and also learn maybe a new hobby.
Yeah.
We agree wholeheartedly
Definitely.
with
So,
that.
where can someone get more information if they were interested in painting class, ceramics, or any other class that's offered?
Well, we encourage our seniors and all citizens to visit the city's main webpage all the time to stay in the loop.
Sure.
But our Parks, Recreation, and Tourism website is gorgeous and beautiful. There are very talented people in my department that manage that, and they give us a senior webpage at cityofchesapeake.net/senior programs. Which
Okay.
I think you'll be running probably,
Absolutely, yes.
but we really would prefer to talk to your viewers directly, so that they're really going to feel, our excitement, our
Right.
passion, and our investment in what our seniors are doing. So I can send a beautiful packet in the mail, which we do
Okay.
literally every day. Packets of information are going out. The website is kept up very nicely, but we would encourage your viewers to call our department, and you will be transferred right away to a staff member in senior programs so we can really share with you and encourage you to attend these
And what
activities.
number should they call?
757-382-6411.
All right, great.
And just ask for senior programs.
And it sounds like a great programs that you guys are doing.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. Thank you, ladies, for coming on, and of course bringing your lovely artwork. Very impressive, I will say.
Thank you.
And thank you again to Karen.
You're
Appreciate
very
it.
welcome. Thank you.
Well, that does it for this edition of A Closer Look, and we'll see you next time.